We've reached the final steps in creating our Bitmoji classroom, and that involves creating your actual Bitmoji and embedding your Bitmoji classroom into your Schoology course. So I'm going to attach this resource to share with you. I'll give you the web address for it. This is where I learned how to make a Bitmoji. So it walks you through step-by-step instructions, but basically you're going to download the app on your phone that will kind of guide you through creating your Bitmoji to make it look somewhat like you. I know mine doesn't really look too much like me. And then there is one additional step you're going to have to take on your computer. You're going to have to download the Google Chrome extension. So make sure that you're in Google Chrome when you open that web browser to do that, because that's where it's got to be embedded. So I'm just going to simply click into the article on the Google Chrome extension, and it's going to give you an option. Mine says remove from Chrome. So if you see up here, I already have the extension in my browser. So this will give you a choice to add it. And then you're going to sign into your Bitmoji account. And then that will allow you to use it on your computer. So once that's done, you're going to find your little Bitmoji extension here. Sometimes on some computers it's hiding. This little puzzle piece is the icon for your extension. So if it's not right there, you're going to click on the puzzle and it'll pop up. So now that we have that extension added, you're going to put your Bitmoji into the classroom. And what a Bitmoji is, it's just this. It's an emoji, but it kind of looks like you a little bit. This is my Bitmoji. You can move it around the classroom, take it out, put it in. So for the purposes of this, we'll add it to this classroom since there's not one there. So I'm going to pull up the page that I want to work on. I'm going to come up to the top of the browser and click the Bitmoji extension. And that's going to pop up a lot of options. So this is for school. So we'll type in school to the search, and you're going to see all these fun back to school ones going. So pick one that suits you. Obviously, some are more appropriate than others. And, if you notice one of my classrooms had a chair, you can just type in sitting, and you're going to just click on it once you find the one you like and drag it in. And you can put it sitting on one of the pieces of chair clip art. I'm going to put mine right on top of this desk right here. So it looks like your Bitmoji sitting on the desk. And it's pretty fun to move it around. If you wanted to, you could make different themes. Like if it's fall, find a fall Bitmoji. And just to reiterate, all I did was search out the theme or the picture I wanted, and once I found it, I clicked and dragged it into the presentation. That works for Microsoft Word documents and a lot of those other programs. So now it's in there, and that's all there really is to making a Bitmoji. You're going to eventually get to a point where you want to publish your slide to your Schoology account. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to click on the slide. You don't want to publish this whole slideshow because it will show up as a slideshow in Schoology. And if there's multiple slides, the kids can click through it, which is fine for some things, but you just kind of want that one little wall. So you're going to pick the slide that you want, and you're going to see how it's highlighted in yellow here. Once that's highlighted, you're going to do this copy and paste function. So copy, and then you're going to pull it into a blank presentation, and we're just going to paste it in there. And I do not want it to link to that other presentation because I'm going to share that with you all so you can take pieces from the slides and edit it. So I don't want, while you're playing in there, for it to move stuff around on this slide. So do not link. I'm going to get rid of that Zoom password because we don't want to share any sensitive information. And then it's pretty much good to go from here. So we'll use this one instead. It's got a couple other features. One thing I wanted to show you too, there is a math manipulative in Schoology that I was able to take the link from that and put that in. So that's going to be in part of my classroom too. And that was really cool because there's things like counters. So if the kids are doing a math project, they can use those counters. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, we have our classroom. It is ready to publish to Schoology. So first step, single slide, check. Next step, we're going to File up top here. And you're going to go down where it says Publish to the Web. So remember, this is why it's important for us not to put any passwords or private info up there. And you're going to move on to, we don't want to get the link, we're going to embed. And the rest of this stuff doesn't really matter. We don't have a slideshow, so it's not going to advance the slides. It's one slide. Then we're going to click publish. All right, so really important, make sure it's the embed, and then you're going to click publish. This is your embed code. So this is the most important feature here and the whole purpose of publishing it to the web. So you've got to copy this code, and I'm on a Mac. So if you're not on a Mac, ignore this. Copy and paste the way your computer asks you to. So I've copied that code, and then I'm going to go into my Schoology sandbox. So you see the classroom I made a week ago is already in here. I'm going to show you how to upload this new one. So you're going to go to Add Page, and this is just my sandbox course. Once I add the page, so we'll use Miss Wetherell's Classroom 2 because there's already one up there. And here is another really important step. See these two dots right here? It says switch to HTML. You need to do that step for it to embed correctly. Once that's highlighted, so we'll switch away. See how it's in the visual mode, it's got all these toolbars. HTML, all those disappear. That's how you know you're in the right place. And then I'm going to do the paste function. So that embed code is right here. After that's in there, everything looks good. You're going to scroll down to the bottom. So you've got a few little buttons here. You're going to click the display on new page button, and then we're going to create. And you see that it popped up down here at the bottom. So there's the classroom. It gets a little bigger when you click, and then the students will see this view, and this is where they can access everything. I didn't do the Zoom link yet because I don't have one set up, but you'll have already put your Zoom link in there. If you didn't do it yet, that's fine. You just go back to the slide, the Google Doc or the Google slide, and you can add it in later, updates in real time. And all these links are ready. The kiddos, if they're doing a math project, they can click on for their math manipulatives, find the one that they need, and they're good to go. And that's pretty much all there is to making a Bitmoji classroom.